Life puts us through a good load of hardships, but the way we perceive it and venture into it is directly controlled by our mindset. According to the World Health Organization, globally, it is estimated that 1 in 7 teenagers have mental health issues. But these remain largely unrecognized and untreated. This is a pie chart representing the main causes of mental illness stated by my own peers. On observation, it is clear that the 3 major causes which affect us mentally are as follows. First, being academic pressure. Not too long ago, did I witness my older brother going through the rigmarole of class 12. The nights doing sums longer than a whole page and trying to learn every definition and terminology from the biology textbook seemed to scare me. I remember reassuring myself that I had such a long way to reach that stage. After all, I was just in class 8. But here we are, at the precipice of our school years. Boards, entrance exams, the endless assignments and the strings of mock tests never seem to give us a break. Trying to cramp all these tightly into a schedule can sometimes drive us insane. And some of our parents' expectations could be as high as the skies. So what do we do now? This boulder is already on our shoulders. The only thing that will help us feel better is if we lift it and put it down. Persevere. It is hard, but it's worth it. Try to find the good in the worst to get yourself through this difficult road. Sometimes the stress within us drives us to study more and reach beyond our capabilities. So maybe it's not all bad to have this force pushing you ahead. The next thing is the relationships that we have with those around us. In this walk of life, we have all had that one friend who we have lost over the years. Someone who we may have spoken to every day, but now it's just on birthdays. But I have to say, that one confidant is such a blessing. Having that one person whom you can absolutely trust, someone with whom you can share and get advice which guides you, or someone who simply listens to you feels like the most therapeutic thing, especially in a world where it's hard to trust people so easily. One must be careful in choosing them. It's okay to lose a few, but it does hurt to lose them, especially when the relationship ends on a bad note. If so, then reach out to them and forgive. Forgiveness is so liberating, not just for the others, but also for you. It gives you both a clean slate, free of all grudges. You no more have to wallow in your own regrets, but instead you move forward together. It does take time, but utilize this time to heal or to acknowledge your mistakes. I have done this, and yes, it was a great feeling of relief to forgive someone and move on. Our own overthinking mind often wobbles our self-confidence and demotivates us. Ironic how the thing that causes mental disturbance the most is our own minds. But it's true. Doubts, fears, and insecurities are a set of diverse thoughts which originate out of our own mind. These misgivings often forbid us from volunteering in any of the opportunities that may come our way. We always hear these voices whispering, saying, "You can't do it. You're not enough." Don't let such reservations constrict your being. The only way you can shut the voice down is to go ahead, take up the task, and finish it with the best of your ability. Whatever it may be something as small as standing up and putting forth your point. Do it and quieten those voices within. You'll soon realize that it was not all that difficult. Academic pressure relationships, and overthinking. These three things can really play on us as teenagers. The pressures of academics makes us weary in spirit. The betrayal of a friend leaves us with a broken heart. And overthinking builds a fearful mind. The spirit, the heart, and the mind together form the trinity of our psychology. As young minds, it is important to realize that this trinity is vital in facing all the inevitable chaos of our life. On living through this chaos, we emerge out as stronger individuals. Just as a dusty lump of carbon is made into a lustrous diamond under immense pressure, we will emerge victorious in all our endeavors. The pain of a broken heart helps us to set the right boundaries with people so as to safeguard us from being hurt again. And the insight that we are more than what our mind makes us believe instills confidence. In music, there is this one tool called as the accidental. I'm sure most of you have seen this in many musical pieces. It's very common. A song is usually played in a particular pitch, but the role of this accidental is to bring about a sharp or a flat change in the ongoing pitch of the song. This makes that one note stand out, which beautifies the song, granted it is used rightly. I like to call this a necessary mishap. It is a deviation from what is expected, making the song distinguishably melodious to the listener. But having the tact to use it properly is important. The same thing applies to our life. I'm sure by now we have already made the connections. The obstacles of our life are like the accidentals. If handled rightly, they mold you into a better person. But it is all in your hands. Life may not always go the way we expect it to, but sometimes these deviations are what makes it unique. Therefore, try to find the good in the worst situations. Little mishaps in your life are like the differing pitch of a song, which gives you a sweet melody rather than a droning tune. When you start to view things differently, it has a positive influence on your mindset. Perspective is everything when you are facing the challenges of your life. So see that you have the best view. Thank you.